Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Texans versus the Bucs. Now let's look at Houston in this game, traveling out to Tampa. Offensively speaking, the Texans haven't lost stride. Even without Andre Johnson, they're doing a great job of getting the run game going. Now, looking at what you can do against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Bucs are going to be without Gerald McCoy in the middle of that defense. He's a huge part to what they want to do defensively and stopping the run. So I would say do the same thing that you've done all season long, and that's feed the rock to those two tailbacks in Ben Tate and also Arian Foster. But I will run more inside zone this week as opposed to outside zone. One thing that the Bucs do have is a great rookie defensive end in Adrian Claiborne that does a great job of setting the edge, and that's the kryptonite to an outside zone team. So I would look for you guys to get more involved in inside zone plays or inside trap plays to influence that defensive lineman to come up, and that way you'll be able to kick him out, and Arian Foster or Ben Tate should be able to find the cutback lane. Also offensively, it's all about taking advantage of the size. The Texans have huge wide receivers in Jacoby Jones and also Kevin Walter, so it's all about using the size to your advantage, and that way they could have some success against the Bucs wide receivers not named Aqib Talib. Now, defensively speaking, coming in, the Bucs like to play out the spread, and when they run the football, they get under center. So you should be able to dictate what the Bucs do by staying aggressive throughout the ball game. If you're constantly putting pressure, you're going to force the Bucs in a situation where Freeman is going to have to be in a gun throughout the matchup. So I would say continue to turn up the pressure. One thing about stopping the run against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's all about crowding the line of scrimmage. It's all about crowding the football. 11 guys to the football, and you should be able to stop LeGarrette Blount. Now you look at Tampa Bay come to this game offensively. You want to attack the interior of the Houston Texans pass defense. What that means is attack the nickel and dime corners, attack the safeties. Don't stay away from the edges. I like the way they play on the edge. I would say attack the interior, that's attacking those linebackers in coverage, and like I said, attacking Jason Allen in coverage, who's going to be the nickel or dime corner for Houston. That way you can have some success. The Bucs do a great job of playing ball control passing, and that is going to be needed to keep that high-powered offense of the Houston Texans off the field. So even if you use your short passing game as your running game until you open it up and they start backing off the line of scrimmage, then LeGarrette Blount should have some success. Now you look at the defensive side of the football for Tampa. Without McCoy, it's all about getting fits. The run fits in this game is going to be vital. If you're out of position, if you don't have gap discipline versus the Houston Texans or any team running a zone type of offense, you're gonna struggle. So I'll look for the Bucs to do more run fits this week instead of pass rushing. The run fits will put these guys backed up, and then those young rookie defensive ends and that hyperactive defensive line should be able to get pressure. Even if you have to send one of those extra quick linebackers that you have in Mason Foster and company, you'll be able to stop what Houston wants to do. But it's all about getting run fits and gap discipline more than anything this week against the Texans. X factor for these two teams. Let's look at some X factors for the Houston Texans. It has to be Jason Allen. They're going to try to pick on him throughout the ball game. He has to step up and be consistent. Now you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. X factor has to be LeGarrette Blount. Mentally has to be in the ball game. Physically, he's going to be in the ball game, and that's the biggest X factor for Tampa. If they can control the line of scrimmage, they're going to be able to run the ball, and they can be able to beat the Houston Texans. Although I'm going with Houston in this ball game, defensively they're playing lights out. They're going to put a lot of pressure on Freeman, and they're going to force some errant throws and get some turnovers. I like the Texans on the road. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.